single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make.
Hey guys, Tony the Soy Sauce Assassin. Welcome to the Wednesday show. And today, like I said, hopefully somebody will come out while I talk about that ring project. And if you're here today, you get to have your input before we go through this, and you can ask questions in regards to this whole thing. So let me light up my cigar. Today I'm gonna smoke an Allegiant because I found it was fitting. Doesn't it feel like it's fitting?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? After I light this up, I'll talk about like the whole thing. All right. So after talking with the tribal members, some tribal people, they have think that it's best to also have everyone in the Legion to have the ring. So I am going to expand that limitation. So we went from only the OG and the Prestige can have the ring to any Legion member can have the ring. However, here's the difference, okay? The OG and the Prestige will have their names on the side. I'm not in the name of the numbers on the side. So one of the side will have their OG number or Prestige number. If you're just a member, then you'll have that side says Legion member. Okay, Legion member. And to prevent that, we don't know who the hell, like, you know, getting rid of the rings and stuff like that. One of the mandatory is everyone that's a Legion member will have their name engraved in their ring. So it will be one side of their ring inside. So when you wear it, you're not gonna see it, but when you take it out, you will see it. Okay. And that's gonna cost extra, but I'm gonna absorb that cost because it's me being anal about caring where that ring goes if anybody was to leave the Legion. So at least putting that name in there makes it so that the ring only have a value to people who, number one, owns it, or number two, passed down to someone that cared. You know, and that was kind of the idea, right? The name's not gonna be a giant engraved; it'll be like a few character thing. So if your name is 50 characters long, congratulations, you'll be abbreviated. Just saying.
Don't be running off the Pawn Stars.
You're not gonna have entire poem in there. Okay.
Well, I mean,
So, which that means even Quick can get one. However, like
that'd
Quick,
be badass. That would be badass if it made it on Pawn Stars, though, don't you think?
Yeah, but you know they only take Super Bowl rings.
Oh, okay. Okay.
so that means Quick can also get a ring. Now, here's a caveat. Right? So
I would like some caviar. We get crackers with it.
caveat's not bad. Okay. So that means also Quick can. So the Legion members will also have the ring. The design is slightly different because there's no on the side was a Legion member. I you know, one of the opinion I want to hear today is, do you guys want the side to say Legion member or Legionary?
Legionnaire.
Yeah, Legionnaire.
Legionnaire.
Engineer. You can say Legionnaire. You can say Legion member. It had to say something that's more identifiable. So usually we'll say Legion member or Legionnaire. that kind of stuff. So I need to know which one you'd rather have. That's number one. Number two, if you have not seen the design yet, go to the homepage or Discord to find the design. It's in there, okay? The design has red crystals and black crystals on it. The black crystals are around the skull at the inner design, which I'm not gonna change. The red crystal is the accent piece on the outside that has red crystal, square crystal, I believe. Now, Martin has voiced that it probably will look better as a clear crystal. Now, do you guys want red or do you guys
Where's
want
it at?
clear?
Where's the homepage at?
Facebook page, I said.
Oh, Facebook page.
Facebook page or Discord.
But where on Discord?
I posted like a 9 billion times. I
You
can
have to
post it
scroll
again right
up a little
now.
bit.
Hey, you want me
You
to
have to
post it again
scroll
right
up
now?
You had to scroll up a bit because we chatted an awful lot the last 2 days.
No, I'll repost it just right now. Literally right
How
now.
does it not have its own forum, man?
I haven't get to do that. Stop. Do not do this to me. Not at the moment.
I'm just asking, man. That's jeez, man.
All right. So I posted
Yeah,
again. Both pictures. All right. It's got red essence in the side.
Quick, Scooby being a pussy, man.
Problem is, once you ask Tony something, he's got to go get a guy to do it.
I know. Hey, that's fine. I'm not forcing anybody to do it because number one, I know it's expensive. Okay. Now people's gonna ask. I've seen rings for cheaper. Yes, we can make it for cheap. We can make it for cheaper, but I guarantee you'll end up spending more. Why? Let me explain to this. Okay. So you can actually get it cheaper with a cheaper material, which is made out of zinc. And when you made out of zinc, you have to have coatings over, which is probably nickel, right? But a lot of people are allergic to nickel to have on their finger. Okay.
Oh, come on, Clay.
All right.
You're really offended? Yeah. Okay.
You can have allergic reaction over cheaper material like that. Number two is hard as hell to resize your ring. Let's say if you got a ring that's your finger happens to be between sizes. Okay, like it's kind of like, let's say 8.5, but not necessarily 9 kind of thing. You get a ring, you can resize that at a jeweler with sterling silver. With zinc, good luck. They probably cannot alter that much. Okay, so you'll end up getting a ring that you can't wear, or too big or too small, and you can't resize. Right? If you ever was to pass that down to someone, I don't know if you would, or if you ever get skinny, or if you ever get fat, well, guess what? You got a ring you can't wear. Not something you want to do. Right?
God forbid I would get fat.
Well, when I say fat, I mean, I'm not necessarily saying like, getting fat. Like, for example, summertime, if you walk a lot or do some sport, you swell.
Yeah.
So during the summertime, people are usually half size bigger on the ring. So I'm, telling you this as a consideration. That's why I think it's better to pay for a thing for better material than having to say, hey, I got this thing. And I still, you only got to save about $100. But if you were to resize your ring one time, it's about that, right? So you rather pay a better material and not having to plate it over and over again because they will fade out. When you have plated the items, they fade, they chip. Silver, if they chip, you ding it, whatever, it's still silver. Okay. Now the size range is between 8 and 14. All right, that's the size that they can produce. They can produce between sizes 8.5, 9, 9.5, but it has to be between 8 and 14. And I don't know if anybody have any bigger finger than 14. Like James, what size is your finger?
Probably about a 17.
Your finger is 17?
Well, probably about a 16, maybe. I got bigger fingers than a 14. I can put it on my pinky, probably.
Yeah, you can put it on your pinky. But the biggest size they make is 14.
Yeah.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
So your finger is even thicker than the Toro cigar.
He's got a
Yep.
little sausage
My
finger.
finger is thicker than a Toro cigar. Yeah.
He's got, well, they don't call them sausage fingers over there. They call them bratwurst fingers. He's got bratwurst fingers.
They're the worst. They're the worst fingers ever.
Worst fingers.
But yeah, the ring size is what they can produce. But however, if you think that your finger is not gonna fit, what you can do is you can go to the jeweler and clip the end off and make it bigger if you wanted to. That's the thing about silver, it's pliable. Okay? It's pliable. So we need 5 people, members of, OGs, non-OG will be 5 people, and this is how this is gonna work. Once you sign up, I'm gonna collect $50 from each person that signed up. This amount is gonna be non-refundable because it goes to a mold. Non-refundable. Everybody share the cost. Now, if you pay $50 and in the end you say I can't do it in a few weeks, then that forfeits. Okay. But if you go through with it, which is in a month when the mold is completed, the first 5 people that's ready to pay will pay and get their ring first. Now, if you don't think that you can afford it right away, that's fine. You're gonna be the second batch or third batch. So we'll do 5 people at a time, 5 rings at a time. You can be second batch, third batch, whatever. But once you commit to it, you kind of have to commit to it, right? And just make sure start saving money slowly. I'm not saying that you have to come out right away, but that's how we gotta go with, right? So yeah, you have time to save up, but we need 5 people that's willing to do it right now. I have a few right now. I need a couple more. And I'll reach out to you individually, but I'm announcing here the price not gonna change. $400. Everybody. That includes your ring, more cost, and everything else. Like and for the people that needs an engraving in there, I'll eat the cost to engrave it because like I said, I'm anal. I want the ring to be identifiable to every one of you. Okay, so I'll eat that cost. But if you want name engraved on yours as OG or Prestige, you gotta eat that cost yourself. I'll give you the cost and then you'll foot it. Okay, so any questions I can answer right now? I'll put this part. Right? In terms of time frame, I can say that, if you think about this, right? It'll probably take a few weeks for me to collect the $50. It'll take another 4 weeks to make that mold. And you will probably take another few weeks, like, I'm talking about 3-4 weeks to collect the money from you guys. And then it'll probably take another 2 to 3 weeks, 4 weeks to produce the ring. So we're looking at probably 4 months. All right. So the second batch, you're looking at maybe 6 to 8 months away. So if you think that you can pay for this 8 months, you're safe. All right. I just put you in the second batch, but you just have to pay that $50 down. Okay. The ring is designed that all the design is on the side and the top of the ring. I leave the bottom empty. I didn't put any like crystal or whatever on it so that you can actually resize it. Because the most annoying thing is to have a ring that doesn't fit. All right. So when I collect this, you guys have to go find out your ring size. So basically, go to your local jeweler and measure the ring size that you want. Now, let's say you want to use this finger. You go there, you measure it. and then and
Ah,
then you
I see
figure out
that.
the size. Now, if the size is over 14, then you might want to change a different finger. Try
So
again.
if I ask you on Discord if I can use this finger, you're not gonna ban me, or the bot's gonna ban me, right?
The bot will ban you. You just need to give me one size that's within that number. One size that fits in that
Yeah.
number.
It's your number one finger.
Okay? So any of your finger, your thumb, your index finger, your middle finger, your ring finger, or your pinky. One of them has to be under 14 and then above 8. Once you're short of that, you test it. It's tight. It's not gonna fly out because that ring might have some weight to it. Like this ring has a lot of weight. I just shove some paper in here just so that it doesn't slip out because it has some weight. This thing feels like a lighter. That's how heavy it is on my hand.
Just get some yarn, Tony. Like I
No,
saw
it will
that
look ugly because I have design in the back.
Get a rain guard.
I saw that in high school, man. You just get some yarn. And,
Yeah, you tie the bottom, but then I have design in the back. I don't want to do that.
Well,
You put the ring on a little necklace and you give it to your wife to wear.
No,
yeah,
no.
that's
My wife is not gonna have that ring. She have a different ring on her. All right. So, all right, figure it out, and then you gotta tell me the size, and I record it. They give me a whole Excel sheet to fill all the information. Now I had to put all that stuff together just to get it going. Okay. So, before we finalize everything, before I start asking everybody who's in and all that stuff, and really we just need 10 people. Anything other 10 people, I don't care. Like if you don't want to do it, don't do it. I'm not gonna force anybody. It's a project for you guys because I already got my ring. So it's really for you guys because I already got my ring. All right. So if you guys don't want to do it, you think it's too expensive, that's totally fine. Don't do it. Don't do it. You know, I actually think it's expensive too. I think it's expensive too. You know, for a ring. But you wanna wear something on you when you go out, you wanna have something, then yeah. Some people don't wear a ring. And I can understand that. Some people don't wear a ring.
So you're not going to put a punch in the middle of it, man, where we can be like punch our cigar with it.
Can you imagine, like, if you slip or like accidentally, like, hey, like that, and then somebody walk over and have a punch in the head?
Yeah.
No, that's dangerous. I'm not gonna be responsible for that. But you know, based on the look of it, since we have the logo on the center, you punch somebody hard enough, you have our logo in our face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want Albert, I'll punch you in the
If you punch
I
them hard
agree.
enough, you get a
Well,
skull right in the face.
A little guillotine in there, a little guillotine thing for the, you know.
We could. It will cost way more than $400. I guarantee it. Yeah, in fact, I had to charge you guys about $5,000, and I just put some aside for a lawsuit.
Yeah.
For whoever came up with such thing,
Insurance.
Yeah.
right? So it will be open to every member, okay? Every member of the Shadow Smokers Legion. The total cost is $400. Pretty penny. Not cheap. Think twice before you say yes. Or think 3 times. Think 5 times if you have to.
In the words of Steve Saka, this is too expensive.
Mhm.
Don't buy it.
This is too expensive. Don't buy it. And I really do agree.
excluding probation.
Well, probation is not Legion member.
Well,
Probation is
say-
Proby.
Oh
Okay.
gosh, innocent's
innocence
out.
in trouble.
Innocent's out.
Do you take layaway? Now, innocent, like I said, layaway is basically you gotta commit to a number, second batch or third batch. You gotta dump down $50, and that $50 is non-refundable. And when I say, okay, second batch, who's ready? I need 5 people. Okay. And innocent, you more than you should get it faster so that you can shove it to quick spaces. Like, look what I got.
Yeah. Because Quakes has already said he's not going to do it just on principle. Because Quakes is a very principled individual.
Principal individual.
I don't
Right.
know. He's kind of shaky.
So innocent. By the time we do the second batch, you're looking at like end of year, right? Because we're like 8 months from now. Yeah, you're looking at end of year, if anything. And then with the Christmas and stuff like that, I probably say it's not gonna happen until January next, if anything. Okay. For this one, I will take PayPal payments because I know some people need to use credit card. So I will take PayPal payment. I'll pay tax on it just so that it happens. Yes, just 2 ring. I had to pay tax on it. So I'll try to I'll pay tax on it. I'll absorb all that cost so that people can have it.
So we have to figure out how much the $50 is plus the PayPal fee, because
Okay. So I'll allow
so if you
PayPal for
actually
this.
get-
I know some people use PayPal.
Yeah.
I
And if
know
we just
that.
send you, if
Go
they
ahead.
just send you $50, then you're not going to get a whole $50.
I understand that. I'm saying that I'm gonna absorb the cost if that's the case. If we have enough people to do it, I'll absorb the cost.
I know that's pretty good. I still get a few in.
Right. So, you know, again, people who's interested, message me, ping me, or put you on the list. You don't have to say in the public that you're doing it, because some people might get jealous. I'm just telling you. You know, Quick will get jealous if you see like 5, 10 of them. So, ping me directly, and I'll reach out directly when I'm ready for payment. Like, you know, because I have to make sure I have enough number before I go with it. Yes, Val.
Does a hat come with it?
Yeah, it does.
For you,
does,
Val, I
I'll-
don't have any other different hat for you.
No, it's on the it's in the design.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It's on the ring.
It's on the
that's
ring.
right.
It's on the ring.
Exclusive on the ring, right?
It's on the
Yeah.
ring. But
Yeah,
you know,
that's
I don't
on
have
the
any other
ring.
different hat. So for you, you know, you already have all the hats. So, but yeah, it's in there.
You get a
And like
nice
I said-
Hamburg hat on the ring, yeah.
I'm giving everybody a last chance to vote to have either red crystal or clear crystal on it.
I said,
Go ahead.
oh, you want it voted on Discord or on Facebook?
I was hoping that people vote it like right here. Like
Well,
now.
green
see
is
what-
not an option.
Great.
Okay.
Green is not an option. I just said clear or red. I did not say green. Don't come over and say, oh, I want like Malibu fuchsia. No. Either clear or red.
Red for me.
Red.
Martin, we got 2 red.
I'll say clear.
Fuck.
Clear.
You're going against the green. That's why you say clear. The red makes the ring pop.
Yeah, it makes
It makes the ring pop.
Our
gives the ring
logo
some
is
color.
based on black and red and white. And
Yeah,
shades
that's
of
true.
red. Yeah, so that's
Mhm.
why it end up being red. You gotta know the ring center, the logo skull has no color, just silver. So, and keep in mind,
So quick,
even though the stone on it is cubic zirconia, okay, it's just shiny. You can go have jeweler set whatever. If you're like bling enough, I don't care. Like you can be like, you know, you win the lottery tomorrow. You take your ring, you can go to jeweler, set it with diamond. If you can set it whatever color. You can literally go change it. Say, hey, you know what?
Don't tell Val that. He'll have
I'm
it
gonna
green.
go there and set it with all turquoise.
Green
So
be
be it.
all green.
He's gonna try to make it into a Seahawks ring.
He
It's
probably
all
will
green.
try to, but you gotta be the odd one out.
I'll be unique.
James would make his pink.
No. So when we take a group picture with everybody with the ring, you have to stay aside because your ring so eyesore.
I don't think they make
It'd be-
pink
It'd
crystals.
be like the
so-
Green Lantern.
Yeah, you're the only green in the pile of red.
Hey, somebody got to stand out.
That's my job. Okay. So I guess, yeah, again, between clear or red, we can only have one. All right. The thing about manufacturing processes is that all of them have to be the same. Okay. Or it starts to add up cost.
It's
All
okay.
right.
We're gonna give you red, and we're gonna tell you it's green, Val.
Yeah, he won't be able to see it anyway.
I'll put it in my kill zone. I'll find that color.
Well, Anderson, what's with the thumbs down? Oh, the probation dude, you're too late. That's like 5 minutes late, man.
We're gonna. It's gonna arrive at Val's house. He's like, "This thing is red." No,
Right.
Val, it's green. Yours is green. Yours is unique.
Okay.
No,
So,
it's
again-
red. Val, I think you're colorblind.
So again,
may-
for this one, we
It
will
may
take
be
PayPal.
orange.
For people who need to use credit card, I'll take PayPal. You pay. You can go work out the payment plan with your bank, or with the credit card company. You know, work it out. All right. I'm trying to make this as easy as possible to accomplish for everybody. Okay, and this will be a rolling thing. So if you're interested to do it even next year or the year after, you can pay your mold fee first, and then pay the rest to make the ring after. I think we'll have the mold for whatever amount. Okay, we're good.
Yep,
Any
sounds good.
questions so far? I'll take questions.
No. No. So is it okay? So you mentioned name engraving. Is that going to be for non-OG and non
Prestige, yeah.
members?
Yeah, so regular Legion member on the side will either say Legion member or Legionnaire. I don't know which one we're gonna do yet, but you will have your name engraved inside so that I know who that ring belongs to. And trust me, it's better because, like, you know, when we hang out and everybody put their ring on the table, guess what? You don't know which one's yours.
I'll know. Mine will be green.
You'll be the one I toss in the trash. All right, so it's all gonna be the same. However, if you want yours, like OG or Prestige, you want your engraved, we can do that too. But you guys gotta foot that cost because I already know which ring that belongs to. The identification part, you gotta do your own, right? For the Legion rings, I will put the cost to engrave it because I need to know which ring belongs to who, and if you end up on eBay, I know who did it. Not that we can punish you for anything. You know, if you want to sell on eBay, that's your thing. You know, good luck selling that for $400. But you know, I need to know who it is so I can bitch about it.
And Val will find it.
I'll find it.
Can I put QKS on the side? How much would that be? You cannot, because that means I literally had to make a totally different move. All right.
Right.
So quick. You can put quick inside your ring. I'm okay with that. We know who that is. All right. If you want to put your, like, you know, identifiable tag, meaning that I know who that is, that's fine. You can do that instead of your name.
What's that new nickname James gave him?
Okay. So, for example, if Val want to put low vision smoker, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'll put that inside the ring.
Val's hindsight now.
Hindsight 2020.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marquise.
You have understanding there? Does that make sense?
Marquise,
So if you
yeah.
want to put Quicks or QKS inside the ring, like the inner ring, I can do that. But if you want to put on the side, no, all the sides gotta be the same. Everybody's all right. All the Legionnaires is gotta have Legionnaire or Legion member on the side. Okay. It's not gonna, your name is gotta be the inside of the ring. So when you take out the ring, you can see it from the good. But Quick don't have to worry about it because he's not getting it.
Except
Big
for
vibrations doesn't fit on the outside of the ring anyways, quick. So.
You can feel that vibration on the outside. You hold it like, ah, shit.
Here's is the OG number going to be beveled, like it's going to pop out?
So it's actually, all right, the area surrounding the ring. If you look at the picture, So go look at a picture if you have to. You will see that the area surrounding the ring is black. That black area is actually textured and kind of a little bit lower than the ring.
That's paint, right?
I don't know what that is. It's like
like
they say it's a
tiki.
texture thing. So
It's called antique, right?
it's not antique. It's lines. It's lines. I wanted to honestly, I want to change that to dot, but once that's a dot, it's really hard to read the ring. So I don't know.
But it's still like a paint. It's like what they do with class.
I
rings
think
where
it's lacquer or something like that.
lacquer. Yeah. Is there a way we can not have that?
So that's completely silver.
It's out of Val's ring will say, I can't see what it does say. What does it say?
You can, but here's the thing: if you leave too much room, dirt is gonna go in there.
Yeah.
It's gotta be very hard to clean your rings and
Yeah.
then the other side I also had to take it out, so it's not like it won't kill my OCD because one side is already black.
Actually, inside Val's ring, it'll say, "Do not point laser into remaining good eye." That's what.
Now let me also say this, okay? Because the ring is sterling silver. Once you got the ring, you want to go engrave the bottom with your name again or something like that. Like whatever that means to you, go for it. I don't care. But just that one identifiable thing had to be on your ring, which is gonna be inside the ring or OG number or precision. Okay, so we're good with that.
We're good with that.
I looked through a few, way of, I guess the design, right? Because I put up a few versions. Let me see if I have other version.
And you had the round version.
The round version I really don't like.
Yeah, I wasn't.
I think Patina should put out some copper rings.
All right. I wanted the side to have enough design because if you look at the original design, the side only had like OG04 and it's kind of black on the side, just so that it's easier to read the words. And the rest didn't have any engraving whatsoever. The thing's tiny. I want it to be big. That's why it turned out to be. I want to take out as much out of the side as possible.
Copper rings. Why can't it be brass rings?
Well, those things are really cheap and soft. You really
Well,
want something
copper-
like that? If you drop it, you
copper
think that thing's gonna D-shape.
It turn green, and it should be like patina and all that.
I don't know if you want to wear rust on your hand.
Yeah, no.
Bless you.
Why are you estimating 2019? What's that about?
Shut up, Albert.
Estimated.
Shut up, Albert.
I didn't see that.
Put it in
We've
your
been
kill
estimating
zone,
that since the beginning of this group.
Val. Yeah, we've been
Yep.
estimating. We've been estimating that since the beginning of the group.
All right, my bad.
We
Okay.
started about 2019.
Yeah. Estimate 2019 sometime, a few days off, but yes. So like I said, I hope people can be the first batch. If you want to be the second batch, let me know. But we need at least 5 people to be the first batch.
I will say this, Tony. Are those little gems, whatever, inside there, the black ones?
Yep.
All right. So I have an idea for that.
What's up?
This should be about like 150. Yeah, about 150.
Oh, I see. I
Yeah.
see what you mean.
I just want to also talk. You got an idea for what? What is the idea?
He said there should be 150 of those little gems in there.
No, you'll be 149.
Curse of
Yeah.
150.
149. Perfect.
No, those stones are tiny, so I can't really fit there. Many.
Mhm.
And you gotta know, the more you fit, the more cost it goes up. So how much more would you guys want to pay? 150? Yeah, I tell them to fit 150 on the freaking ring, but your
I get it,
entire
man.
thing will be crystal. It'll be blinked out for sure. Like every time you light it, you might as well just light your cigar, point it to the sunlight so that, like, you know, the reflection
Right.
and just light up your
Every
thing.
time you scratch your damn hand, you'll be talking about the curse of the 150.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that is my best effort to make this work. If this doesn't work, I can't. There's no way. Because ever since the beginning of time when we talk about the Legion ring, I think we talk about how expensive this is gonna be.
Right.
We agree?
Well, it's like what's it equate to, Val?
About double, but look at if and you know it's just only going to go up as time goes by.
What's the cost equate to?
MSRP.
What?
About two boxes of cigars, right?
Right.
Yeah. It's about 2 boxes of premium cigars.
Or 1 box of Davidoffs.
Yeah, 1 box of Davidoff.
Or one Oro Blanco.
Yeah. One or
Oh no, Oro Blanco right now is about $600 now. So
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well,
yeah,
sure,
the last time I went to buy one was $600 plus tax. And I remember that. So I think this is my best way of doing it. So if you feel like something I can do, you know, if I'm gonna put on a credit card, sure, then PM me, right? Let me know. Give me your size, and when I'm ready to collect from everyone, I'll contact you directly. You know, and I'll confirm that I received the $50 or what your full payment. With first 5 had to be full payment, right? The first batch. So if you want to be the first batch, you can be the first batch. Let me know you can be the first batch in your message, and I will put you down as the first batch, and then we'll get it going, right? And the rest of the people, like I say, we'll drag it out as long as we can. I think the second time I ask you guys for it, it will be around November or January. Okay,
Really? Second batch.
to do the second batch.
Okay, I could probably do that.
But the $50 has to come first. That's why they make them all.
Right, of course.
Okay. Because like that's really what the guy is chasing me after. Is like, if you want to make that, you want to lock in the price, you want to, you know, do everything, you want to get the mold made first, because we're not gonna honor it if you don't have anything started. Which makes sense. They also said, okay, word for word, do not start this project until you have everybody's money. All right? Because they said that you do not want to be the person that put the money and then end up backing out of it. So I will collect the money before I start.
Yeah, that's like $4,000.
Okay. That's what they
Well-
tell me. There's a
well,
lot
that's
of group.
why-
A lot of group come in like, oh, I want 100 ring, and they end up only make 20.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you have to get the commitment. You know.
Right.
That's why
And this is why it's gonna be non-refundable.
Right.
the mold price is non-refundable.
Yeah.
Mold price is non-refundable.
Ring price
Well,
is
it's like the-
non-refundable too. If you pay me the ring, I'm making the ring. You're not gonna say, I hope you haven't started the ring yet. I need the money back.
It's like
Well, no.
raffle tickets. Yeah, it's like raffle tickets. It's non-refundable.
Okay.
No, yeah, you're right.
So the price
All
will
right.
be non-refundable. And once we start making it, there's no altering anything, okay? Don't give me like first batch was red and you're like, you know, red really doesn't look good. We want clear for the second batch. Not gonna happen. Make up your mind, okay? Make up your mind before that starts. Make up your mind.
No, I mean I think in red it'll pop.
It will.
I think red it'll pop. It looks
Yep.
more with the logo colors.
Yep.
Black
I
and red
couldn't
looks
imagine
great.
the ring without any red in it, and that's the only way you're gonna get red in it.
Let me tell you, when you have all like diamond out kind of white and stuff like that, it looks kind of feminine.
It blend well. It'll blend too much with the silver.
Exactly. It will. It will shine, yeah, but you know, do you really want to have that kind of bling?
Well, I was just thinking crystal because that's
Well-
what
There you go. Thinking again, Martine.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's a problem.
Like Martin, you're wearing a t-shirt that's black and red.
Right.
The ring had to fit that
Sweater.
T-shirt, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get if I get
Mark,
one.
you know,
I'm gonna give it
Martin
to the
wants
size
to.
of my ring, my middle finger.
I did not
So
hear
don't
Val
tell
say.
somebody.
So, what are y'all smoking?
I did not hear what Val said. Val, you kind of muted out a little.
Wow, what'd you say?
Don't say anything.
I don't know. Val, can you hear us?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Yeah. What did you just say?
I said Martin, instead of having his signature or initials on the inside, he wants a leaf blower emblem. Can you do that? Or maybe like a Topo Chico bottle instead.
Hey,
Definitely
there
not
you go.
Toco Chipo. I am not ready for a lawsuit from
Toco
Coca-Cola
Chipo.
Company.
He's like
I am
Toco
not ready
Chipo.
for a lawsuit from the Coca-Cola Company.
He can't even say it.
Okay.
Toco.
So
Of course, now you would probably have to put a jar of Hellman's mayonnaise on there because he's a mayonnaise.
okay. So
Yeah, mayonnaise.
I hope we have enough people who's on board with it. We can finally get this once and for all and done. And this goes to like, I don't know how long that mold lasts, but your contribution right now, you being the first batch of people doing the ring, enables the rest of people to be in the ring later on. All right.
Right.
Is it bold or plume?
It's a white or green. If it's Seahawk green, it's definitely mold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So
All right. Yeah. I think it's a cool idea, man. That I like the fact that
I'm gonna do it.
this whole Legion can get an opportunity to do. I know it's expensive. I get it, but it's still something. You know, it's not so exclusive that everybody can participate in that way. So I like that. So I appreciate you doing that, Tony.
and
Yep.
also with that said, this ring is off the table. Nobody can have it. I had the guy destroy the mold.
Just like, oh yeah. I was gonna say just like the gray hoodie, but no. James has one too.
No, the reason the reason I'm concerned is that after the guy posted the work on his Instagram and Facebook, people start reaching out to him, try to buy that ring.
Right.
It's like, can you mass produce these? Can we have it? Now, he asked me about that. I was like, no. Now, if anybody else like that, I'd rather you destroy them all, and then if I need to it, I'll just pay for it.
Right.
So yeah, this will be
One of a kind.
1 out of 2. There's 2 in this world.
Okay.
Yeah, if you ask me why there's 2 in the world, because I bought another one just in case I lose this one. I don't have another mold.
Okay.
So now this ring will cost $3,000. I tell my brother about it. He's like, "You're crazy." I was like, "Yeah, I think I am."
Yeah. You work hard for it though, Tony. So might as well have stuff you want.
My wife
He
liked
puts
it.
up with a lot of everybody's shit. He deserves it.
My wife likes
Yep.
it, and then she actually think that is a good thing that everybody in the Legion can have same style ring, and I have a different style ring because everybody don't have to argue.
Right.
Right? Like, you guys do not have to go like, what the fuck, Quick? You have that kind of ring? No, you know what I'm saying? Now you can say, what the fuck, Quick? You have no ring.
Right. Exactly.
Okay, so this off the table, that's mine now. Just me. And I can tell you this ring has a big flaw. It's very, very heavy.
I know what's going to be engraved on the inside of Quake's ring, though.
Vibration.
I know it. I know it. No, we can't be friends.
I love Quake. It's great. That Quake is always, having fun with us, but we can't be friends, Quake. So We can't be friends.
That's what Tony will
We'll
have
talk
with
about
Graves
this, all
tonight.
right? If Quick and I ever run into a same scenario again where we had to fight over the last box of cigar, we'll do a long ass challenge. Whoever wins gets it.
Wow.
All right, that should be the new rule. If anybody want one last box of cigar at the event of any kind, that box of cigar will be battled over long ash.
I'll do that with you.
But James, you literally had to sit there and wait for that. They're like, "Oh, last box. Anybody wants it?" You're like, "Yeah, I want it." I'm like, "No." So that could happen. Let's say somebody had to wait last minute. Because I usually wait last minute. I want everybody to have theirs before I might, because I can wait. But like but like I don't want Quick.
I would take that. I would take that as a challenge, though.
But I don't want Quick to have his before I have mine. Okay. So yeah, I hope that answered any more questions. And like, if you have more questions, you can always ask in the group. I'll try to answer it if I have the answer. If not, I'll go ask the vendor. Right? I'll go. I already bothered the vendor enough that we're communicating using text now. We're talking in text now. He does not want to hear my voice.
Okay.
Yeah, I literally is like, can we talk? Can I call you? Can you give me a good time to call? It says he just respond text.
Why can they only do up to 14?
I think that's the tooling that they have. Because they have like a basic tooling that they do with. Because once you gotta alter that, I don't know. Maybe I should ask them if they can have any other sizes. But you're not even sure your size, right? You say like maybe 17, 16.
Yeah, but I mean, like if we're limited to 14, then
14 is huge.
So we're
14 is according to the little tables and stuff that you can find online. It's about
No. You want to
millimeters in
actually go
diameter.
measure it. You actually
I
want
know
to.
what I'm saying. It's about 23 millimeters in diameter. And my fingers are more than 23 millimeters.
But you gotta know
diameter.
your finger, your flesh move.
Yeah,
So the diameter,
my flesh swells even more than it is right now sometimes.
James, the diameter is like from one side to the other, by the way, just so you know.
I know.
All
Are you
right.
talking about radius? No. Your bone is only so thick, and your flesh moves over time. And as you wear the ring, your flesh moves to the side.
I know, but I also got to be able to get a ring on and off.
You will be able to if you wear every day. Your flesh will move around for it. Like if you don't wear a ring for long enough, it starts to make it harder. But if you wear it for a while, it kind of moves to that space.
I had to cut my wedding ring off my finger because
But
my
like,
finger
don't cut
swelled
this
too
one.
much. Yeah, I'm just saying. So I'm not going to do that again.
The heart's willing, but the flesh is weak, James.
Okay, why is
you guys don't even want to know what my ring size is.
Yeah, that's probably one of those. You're gonna probably have to get some yarn.
okay? So figure out your ring size. When you're ready, DM me. Let me know. Hopefully, you guys can let me know in the next 2 weeks or less, so that I can get it done. The longer you wait, you're giving them more chances to come back and say, yeah, you know what? Due to inflation, due to whatever, like the eggs, right? Yesterday it's $1. Now you buy it for $8. Right? You don't want them to say, okay, material costs more now, we gotta charge you. We wanted to kind of lock it in so that we don't have to feel that problem. Okay?
Yeah, makes sense.
Any more questions? Anderson, since you jump in, you have questions?
And so with the layaway plan, can I do?
You don't have to worry about that because no probies are allowed.
Is that the finger you gotta put the ring on?
That's the finger.
Here's
You know what? Just for James. You know what, Tony?
Here's the layaway.
You should get one of those damn cow. One of those branders, one of those cow branders, and fucking and brand James's ass.
Why? Do I look like someone with that kind of fetish?
So if
He
You never
does have
know.
that kind of fetish though. He's one of those SMN
But Anderson,
guys.
I'll answer your question. When you say lay away, what do you mean by that?
So
You don't talk about Walmart, do you?
Martin, I'll get you. I'll let him answer this
I have
because
the
he
answer
probably
to
don't
that.
even have the complete question thought out.
Wow.
Well, with layaway, it's pay over time. That's all layaway is.
Well, it's not pay over time if you just put it on a credit card and pay your credit card.
Well,
Yes.
who's it?
Like I've already said that look, if you can't do it right away,
You
pay the
can,
$50
you can
first.
lay away. You can lay away your money into a little piggy bank, and when you got it all
Yeah,
together, you can send it
don't
to
make me
Tony.
have to store your money, right? I'm taking the 50, I'm putting that towards the mold, and have
Tony
everybody make
don't-
the mold.
Tony don't give interest anyway, so you know.
All right, and then you
No
can save your own, or you can put it on a credit card, whatever. Okay, Martin.
Problem is,
So, so Innocent and I grew up with layaway. Basically, what that means is you are basically you're finding an item in a store that they put away for you, and every month you come in and you make a payment on it. But you don't get the product until
I understand
you
that.
you make the payment.
I understand that. But the thing is that
So-
I am not Walmart.
To reverse it, what I was going to say, to reverse it, let's say you buy your mold, you save $50 a day until October, you have $400.
$50 a day.
A day?
That's
Yeah,
basically go to work
$50 a
and
month.
save that exact
$50 a
amount.
month.
A week in a
$50
week
a
in a
month,
day.
you put it away,
A week in a
$50
day.
a
You're right.
month
You got it.
until
Right.
October.
You save your own, right? You save your own. Put it in the piggy bank. And when I say, okay, second batch is ready, we gotta get that. These people are the second batch. Pay your money, and I'll get it. Right. So $50 first, and then you can either be this batch, which is the first batch, which you made the full payment, or you can wait until November or January, which is the second batch. Or
And if you
combo
wait
batch,
for
however you want.
if you wait for the second batch, you have the time now until then to save that money up.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you can lay away your own money.
That's right.
Yeah.
You can lay away your own
Exactly.
money
All right, Albert.
under your mattress.
The problem is that money burns a hole in your pocket, man.
Well, if,
All right, okay, fine.
You don't keep it in your pocket.
if Innocent wants to lay away his money, he can send it to me, and I'll lay on it for
There you go.
All
right.
There you go.
If you
Going
want me to
crazy.
save your money, like you want to pay me $50 a month, I gotta charge interest for saving
There
your
you
money.
go.
Servicing costs, like the bank. Okay? I'm gonna charge you, like, if you want to pay me $50 a month, yeah, it will be non-refundable.
Oh my gosh.
Okay? It'll be non-refundable. So if you pay $200 in, you sell $150, you're like, I'm done. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just spend that $200 on a new box of cigar.
Just be fucking smart with your money. Innocent.
Right. Save your money. Stop paying $50 amount to your credit card, so that you have that budget. Lower down your credit card level, and then do it.
That's all he pays to his credit card, though. So he get
Minimum.
And that means some of us will just have to slow down
Mm-hmm.
on some of our
Day smoking.
cigar purchases.
Day smoking.
Oh, we can slow down on that.
Val, that's all your fault, Val.
Hey, listen. I made a suggestion. That's all it was.
And I'm doing it to protect you guys, because a lot of time I forgot who pays me. I don't want that to happen. I don't want to okay, I feel like you still owe me $150 and never do it.
You forgot? Okay.
I
Yeah,
really
okay.
a lot of time I ask, right? Have I not done before? I was like, who paid? Who haven't paid? If you think it's a mistake, come contact
Yeah,
me.
don't
Yeah.
try to remember shit with me. All right.
That's why mods keep track of that shit.
Right? I've done that before. I was like, here's the people that I thought I paid. If it's a mistake, let me know, because sometimes I do forget who paid, right? And I have to go back and look, where they pay me from, right? So it's to protect you guys. Also make it easier for me, because if I just save your money for a whole year, I'm not gonna remember.
You'd
Right?
say, oh, bonus.
Like, why is my bank account has extra $350?
well, there's a Davidoff box.
Right? I was like, oh, brand new Davidoff came out. Hey, $350, perfect. Right? I don't want to do that. Right? So I give you guys time to save money. You just had to put your $50 down as commitment, right? It goes towards your mold and whatever cost. That way, if you do back out, I'm not end up with, you know, a ring mold that they can use or whatever.
What's the hashtag for Venmo and PayPal?
I haven't figured out yet. I have to see how. I have to see whether or not I even have enough people to do it. If we don't have enough people, the project's dead. All right. Like, so when I say commitment, right now, before we start, I need 10. And I need 5 that's willing to pay the full price. We don't have that yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right
So-
now you got what? 2?
We got like 3.
3.
And that's still verbal. So, you know, I had to have enough listed, done, and then I'll go reach out to everybody. Right? I don't want to say, okay, let's start. Like, you know, people, you know, like 3 people pays me, and then later on we don't have enough. I had to refund everybody. That's, you know, hassle.
You gotta pay all that interest and shit.
Right? I have to hold your money and all that stuff. It's
He's already sucking up them PayPal charges. So
okay. So I want to make sure that works for everybody. Don't give me a hard time. All right, and I hope everybody's happy with this decision because I'm like fighting against myself to say, okay, let's make something $400.
Yeah.
All right, because I feel like it's expensive. I feel like a ring will be like, you know, just like a wedding ring, a commitment,
It is a commitment.
right? So I
We
don't
all
think
know
it's
how
gonna
that
be
went.
easy for everyone. I don't think it's gonna be an easy one. Oh yeah, exactly. We know how that went. That's why I had to have you guys have name on it. Everything you own in
Yeah,
the
I
box to
mean-
the left. Pick it up and go.
Because the last thing you want is this ring to wind up in the foreground of a fucking sprinkler going off with a cup of coffee. I'm just saying.
this puts a totally different meaning on Shadow Smokers Legion for life.
Right.
Commitment.
Uh-huh.
This is a fucking
Sell for
commitment,
life.
dude.
Like I said, I cannot stop you from doing whatever you want with your ring. But at least I know who did it. And you know me, I'm gonna whine about it to the world.
Yeah, you will.
Right? And
Oh,
that
yeah,
was it.
literally.
That's the only repercussion of you. Oh, and also you losing about $390 worth it. Because I think that ring on eBay, $10.
We could probably get 1050 for it.
Now, let me put it out there. If you ever sell this ring to a certain YouTuber that has some numbers in their name,
Oh, listen, know what? Hold
Let's
on one
not-
second. I'll be
let's
right back.
not-
I'm a
Let's not go there. Let's not go there.
while you're still a member, I will kick you physically. Physically.
He will,
Have a little
he
pride.
he will fly to where you're at just to kick your ass.
Have a little pride. You know, have a little pride. Even if you're like one day you
mean-
no longer want to be a Legion member, have a little pride that you once
knows where I
belonged to
work.
this.
so James, that means he's coming for you, James.
I know James, if he ever gets one, he will take it to the grave with him.
I'm telling you, I'll put it. You know, it'll be with the rest of the couple of $1,000 I've spent on swag.
Right. Right.
My $200 decanter and my
But yeah, like, you know, have a little pride, right? You know, if we already go out of our way to do this, have a little pride on it, right? Now,
Right.
people think it's like, what's a big deal? It's a ring. It takes a lot of negotiation, calling, design, all that just to make this work. It might not seem like it, but the person who's doing the work is me. One of me is doing this work, okay? Have a little pride on it.
Yeah.
Okay? So yeah, I hope we have enough people. We can get this going. I think that would be really good. It would be really cool. Oh, when some of us
So-
get together, it'll be really
How many do you have right now for the first batch?
3.
Okay.
Need 7 more people to commit to having
Yeah.
it done.
We need
Period.
7 more people to commit to it, and 2 more people is willing to pay, and that two out of that 7 had to pay full price to get the first batch.
Right.
All right. I know it's not easy. I'm not forcing anybody. If you don't want it, quick, that's totally fine. Yeah, we have a few people that kind of constantly had to go to my post and remind me it's too expensive to stay out. That's fine. It's like, I'm not trying to force you guys on it. If that doesn't happen, doesn't happen. Right?
Yeah,
Oh,
the only problem with Quake's getting it is that it might end up stuck in the inmate's ass. That's the problem.
Oh, let's get it out. You know, leave it there.
It is, and that's not saying how it got there either. Like that's you don't want to see any of that.
This is why I say you need to get the right size of the ring, okay? You need to get the right size.
If anybody wants to hint, though, it's just sound.
It slipped off all of a sudden.
Yeah.
All right. I want everybody to feel the same pride I have wearing a ring that says Shadow Smoke. I really do. Now, do I wear this ring all day? No, I don't. But I want everybody to have that pride. I want everybody to feel like, you know, we finally got to this point. We can have our own ring. Right? And I think a lot of other groups probably will never do that. Your ass innocent if you keep talking. Innocent's like, go for it, so I get an extra ring.
Yeah, layaway. That's like a true layaway there, man.
These are not toe rings, okay, Quake?
All right. Just to say, innocent, it does not count that you're wearing a ring if you stick your finger in your ass walking to a me, okay? That doesn't count. You had to be physically out, okay?
My battery died. My bad.
All right. So, you know, I don't recommend anybody put the ring in the ass because when you had to explain to the doctor, it's kind of awkward.
Yeah.
It's all right. Hey, I'll be showing up with like Tom Brady with just multiple rings. That's all.
But at least you'll know who did it when the doctor take it out. Has a name on it.
But you just tell the doctor, like, you don't worry about how that shit happens. Just,
Let me tell you a story, doctor. Let me tell you something. This is how it went.
Yeah, for some reason my ass keeps vibrating from the Quakes.
Well, the time they get it out of Innocent's ass, though, the gerbil will be wearing it. So.
wow.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Left.
Innocent.
Yeah. You think we're not talking about your ring, right, Tony?
This is why you guys cannot have good stuff.
Gerbil will be wearing it as a bracelet.
All right. So again, if you're the first batch, this project for you will probably be about 3 months. 4 months. If you're the second batch, you'll probably look at sometime next. Okay. If we ever gonna have a third batch, I am not gonna take name until the second batch is done.
Right.
Because at that time I had to ask if the price still the same. Not you guys had to. Okay. With the way inflation goes, it's about 10 to 15% increase every year.
Okay.
All right. So just put it out there so we understand what's going on.
Yeah, it seems like 14 is the max size for rings, man. That just seems like a normal sizing.
Why did you just look it up?
Yeah, I mean, when you look at a sizing chart, it just goes up to 14 and that's it. So
Now, if you want to put that ring somewhere down south, that might be under 14. One.
There you go, James.
He's talking about your toes, Innocent.
Yeah, he's talking about toes.
Hey,
I said down south. I
Listen.
didn't say in your pants. Okay.
listen, I can go in and make some extra money by doing feed picks with the ring.
You know what? Somebody look it up. Somebody please look it up right now. What is Mike Tyson's ring size?
We know. We know that Refrigerator Perry's ring size is 25.
25. Oh my god.
Now, can I go ask them whether or not they can make it bigger at an extra cost? I can probably ask.
Yeah, I would ask. But
So not to pressure
that would
anybody,
be a
but
price adjustment for that ring, though.
so not to pressure anybody, but I kind of feel like this is like your, what would you say? Like the people that are here, that have been here, that are gonna be here, the people that are here on this live, along with a lot of a couple other people, I think they need to have the ring. So, like I said, I'm not pressuring anybody, but I feel like it needs to be like, if you're here, you're not going anywhere. You've been here for pretty much since the beginning.
Unless I
Fucking
piss you
Val's our
off.
historian. Val's our historian. He's here for life.
Unless I piss you
Innocent,
guys
no
off.
matter how much we want to kick him out, he's gonna be here for life.
Yeah.
He'll be in probation for the rest of his life, but he'll be here.
I'll be lurking eBay and Etsy.
I just want to put out there, even though what Martin says, I hope is true, but we do have somebody that used to have the number 69 and said that he's got to take that number to grave with him, but he didn't.
But I'm saying, since 2019, the majority of us have already been here. We need the ring. So make the necessary changes in your spending habits. Just make it happen.
Actually, he kind of did take the number with him to the grave because he's not Legion no more. Number 69 can't be used anymore. So he kind of did take it to the grave with him.
No, one day we're going to have a Legion member that came in.
All the numbers that are retired.
One day we're going to have somebody that came in and says, I hate that number to death. I absolutely hate the person that used to have that number. I'll give that number just to piss him off.
No peer pressure, Quicks. I'm just saying. You've been here pretty much since the beginning, or since the beginning. Just
Craig is in the chat room since the beginning.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm just putting it out there. Like I
You know
said,
what,
it's a project. Not everybody, no one is mandatory. Do this at your will, right? If you feel like it's worth it, $400, literally $2 a cigar. Not a big deal.
You know, and if you look at it, if you think about it, it's because who knows how long this is going to go. It could go for the next 10 years. It can go for 20 years, but
Yeah,
it's a memento. It's a keepsake.
Exactly.
You know, it's something that you have in, you know, maybe one day or someday, one of your kids are going to look at it and say, yeah, my dad, he was, you know.
Crazy son bitch.
You know, it's just like, I think, like, I mean,
This is evidence right here.
See how my dad threw away our inheritance.
My dad could have bought Bitcoin. He bought this shit.
okay, all right.
All I get is fucking $10 for it.
You know what? I'm
From some guy
reporting
with
everybody
some
out here
YouTuber
right now.
with the numbers in it.
I'm reporting you guys to the Department for the Abuse of the Elderly and Handicapped.
And the handicap.
They're just as old. No peer pressure. Don't feel pressure. I did not tell any of them to say any of those things. Like I said,
I mean,
to me,
like I said,
it makes very minimal effect. I just think that would be cool because people did ask for a ring since the first year of the Legion.
I mean, it'd be nice if we get 10 people for sure. And I have a feeling. I have a feeling 10 will step up and do it. I have a feeling for that. I mean, I don't know. And I'm not going to pressure anybody either. I mean, I'm
right.
You know,
And that's not my intent.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I'm just saying, but kind of, you just kind of got a list in your head. And you kind of think, well, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, it's not small money. I mean, some people
Right.
might feel that way. A lot of people don't, and I agree with that.
Yeah.
$400 is somebody's grocery for like a whole month.
And that's fine too.
It's
that
two
people
whiskey.
don't.
It's two whiskey decanters. Okay.
But if you really wanna have a ring in Innocent's ass, that's the only way.
Wow.
But you know what?
No.
So like, but think about it like this: like, if you get Tony's ring up there, you got a $4,000 ass now.
Only half because he has another one.
Let me put it that way. Tony would never wear that ring again.
Well, now that you know he's got two.
Yeah.
Why
one of
spend
the
all the
rings
time if I
is,
lose one? I got another one.
Well, one's an oral ring and the other one's a rectal ring. So that's what.
Well, you'll know if Tony's smoking a cigar and he's wearing that ring and he goes, "This smells like shit."
If you didn't notice,
He's gonna say.
if you didn't notice,
He's gonna say earthy.
no. If you didn't notice, this entire time I'm smoking with my left hand because this thing's heavy. I don't want to keep it raised.
This smells like barnyard.
Wow.
Hey James, if you go to TSA and that beeper goes off, you'll know why, James.
Yeah.
Walking beep 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 beep. I don't.
Yeah.
You know the metal detectors don't go off though for silver.
Silver is conductive.
Hey, well,
Probably would not beep because it's gotta be your hand. It's so tiny, it probably wouldn't beep off. Yeah.
well, James, it's only one way. It's only one way for you to find out, dude.
Right. Now here's the good news. If you're the very first 5, or if you have 6, that's fine too. You will have your opportunity to wear the ring to the event.
Yep.
Just saying. And if you're not, we might delay it. We'll most likely delay it. Okay? Which is fine. All right? Which is fine. On the good news, the lighter is being printed. It's probably on its way to Michael, either today or tomorrow. They'll receive a lighter very soon.
Nice.
Highly recommend that you don't bring that lighter to the event.
Mm-hmm.
Because we will have a lot of people with the same lighter. Let's not do that. Unless you got to engrave the lighter. I don't think you could. Want it.
So in essence, we could place an order with Michael for something less than $75 and get free shipping.
Good. If you want to.
Yeah.
If anything, we'll just ship everything to Albert in Texas. The one that's in Texas, just I'll go to Albert anyway. I'll send another 2 cigar tax.
I was gonna say, you can't forget the cigar tax.
Hey, I don't forget my tax. I send my tax.
Oh,
you
here's the
did
thing,
that.
though. Now, does it get taxed for each person though?
Mm-mm. You get 1 tax per package.
He's messing up. You need to up your cigar tax.
Nah,
Hey, you cannot just raise your tax. We complain about tax.
But the government does all the time.
Yeah, and you complain about it.
But you still pay it.
Because if I don't, I have handcuffs. No, if I don't, they maybe pay more. So
Yeah.
Not to change subject, but speaking on tax. So once Texas passed that law for the flavored stuff, do you think they're gonna go and try to raise and go after the taxes next?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
First of all, they got to pass that thing.
Yeah, they were the one that decided that's the tax that they want to assess on.
Yeah.
So raising the tax, Not gonna do any
And
good.
putting a ban on flavored tobacco is a long ways from putting a ban on any on regular cigars. It's a long way away.
Knowing Texans, they'll probably like you raise tax on the Texans, they'll probably go like riot the city hall.
Mhm.
What's the seed?
And knowing that that over half of the Congress people in Texas are smoking cigars.
They'll all carry their rifles,
Mhm.
ride their horses down, and it's like, hear ye. Yeehaw! So
There's just
Oh,
so
yeah.
much. There's just so much that government can get away with before people.
they're
Vote
really
them- vote
they're
their
already
asses out.
collecting other stuff, right? Business tax and stuff like that. So it's income. They don't want to ruin it. It's a big state. I don't want to ruin the
Yeah.
income.
They're just going after vape.
They're going after vape, and
Rightfully
that's just
so.
part. That's
Yeah.
just part of it. But
Yeah, vape is like any age. Like if anybody's talking to young people, yeah, vape.
it's still stuff that you can't really, you really can't enforce. I mean, it's just something that's unenforceable. It's kind of a stupid idea to begin with, but
Yeah.
It
Let's
is what
not
it
get into
is.
the politics though.
But
That's why I kept it. That's why I kept it on the
Mhm.
item. The item,
Right,
not the
right.
not the
Oh yeah. Okay.
not the who's putting it out. Who's making it.
So that's about the ring. I think I answered all the questions. If there's any more questions, speak now. Not moving on. We're good? Okay.
So where are we going to send you the payments?
Wait, what?
Where are we sending you the payments?
Where are we seeing what?
Where are we sending you the payments?
When I have enough people on the list.
When he has enough people on the list, it says when he has 10 people that say, "Yeah, I want the ring," then he'll say, "Okay, send me $50," and you collect that from all 10 people or more, but all 10 people, and then he can start making the ring,
All right. Put me down.
and then 5 people got to pay the whole price out of that 10.
Right. Right.
When
So
5 people say, "Okay, I can pay the whole price," then he can start making the thing.
So this is what I need, okay? People who wants it, send me a text, message, whatever, Discord, Facebook. Send me a private message that, Tony, I need a ring. Can I or can I not pay the full price and your ring size? Okay, and if you're a Legion member, not OG or whatever, and you want an engraving, and you have to have engraving, you got to tell me what you want to engrave in there. It has to be something that is identifiable. I'm not gonna put like giant dick in there.
Wait a minute. Never mind. Never mind. That's what I won't say it.
Anything that doesn't make sense to me, I'm not gonna put.
Right.
All right, have a little pride in it. All right, don't put anything crazy. Okay. Now, if you're OG member, you want the engraving there, let me know what you want to engrave in there, and I also work out the price with them, and then I'll let you know how much.
All right. I'll text you.
Okay. And if you knew your ring size is bigger than 14, all of your fingers is bigger than 14, then tell me. I'll have to go ask. I don't know.
But you'd have to get it measured just to be sure.
Yeah, go get a measure. They'll put one of the steel ring on your hand, and then you just want to make sure you move it around, see if it's comfortable. You want to make sure that a single or like couple tuck is not gonna fall off. Right? It's gonna feel tight a little bit at first, but your
God
flesh
damn it,
moves
Al.
around.
That's what she said.
How else you gonna describe this? Is there any way to describe it?
It was It was more than a couple tugs you played with it. I'm just saying.
You need a few tugs to make sure that it doesn't come off right off. You want to get one where it's tight enough you have to twist to get off.
Ding.
One, if you get more than 2 tugs, you know you're going to get lubricant anyway. So.
More than 2 tugs and you're playing with it.
We cannot stay clean for the entire show. No ever.
No.
No
You
ever.
started it though. You opened up the door for it.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to explain. Is there any better way to describe how to go size your ring?
No, you're screwed on the whole thing.
Well,
Yeah, there's no other way. Yeah,
There's no other way around it.
Right. So you just gotta grin and bear it.
Right? So make sure that you size it. It's not like, oh, I put it on there, now it's comfortable.
that's what
No.
she said too.
You put it on
Tom.
there, you gotta make sure that it doesn't come out like this. You have to twist and come out. Like even my camera just gave up now. See, my camera just gave up. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Now I have a really bad picture on there.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah, let's get a screenshot.
Screenshot. Next button.
Yeah. We could be like caption this screenshot.
No.
Oh.
All right, here we go. All right, so good. All right, that's simple, right? Do I have to put a template on there? You know what? I don't know if no, we'll do it the private message way. A lot easier for me to keep track. Because you know, when I have a post and I had to go back to it and stop adding.
That's what
Well,
you got to do. When somebody sends you a private message, then you can add them to the list so that people can see that people are on the list.
I will still make a post in Discord on the detail. And I will make another post on Facebook with the detail. All right. But the key is that you gotta PM me so that I can have a
Oh, while you're at it on the making post, next month is
Albert, you
anything
can
but-
make the same post.
anything but Gurkha.
Albert, you can go make that arrangement.
All
I
right,
check. You
I'll
can,
go try.
yeah, you can always actually. I said that last time. Somebody asked me. I said they can tell you that you can do that.
All right, I'll try it.
Try now.
But anyway,
Try now.
I will. But as a record, anything but Gurkha. Yeah.
So Jeff basically is not gonna join.
Yeah.
We already told him he doesn't have to show up that day. But then again, he can show up because we already said that if you haven't got the cigar, you can't smoke something else.
But if the rule is anything but Gurkha, don't come in with a Gurkha as anything else.
Well, like I said, if you haven't got the cigar for the thing, you can't smoke something else. And
If you don't have anything but Gurkha, we have a big problem.
No, whoever's got the only Gurkha's got a big problem. We don't have a problem.
Okay? Put it out there. This is where it goes. That's where we gotta go with.
When are we gonna do it?
Huh?
When are we smoking it?
Should be the first Sunday of the month.
All right, so the 2nd, April 2nd.
Oh, what cigar are we smoking?
Wait, Martin, are you sure your ring size is that
Anything but
small?
Gurkha.
Anything but.
Are you putting it on a pinky?
Oh, it's gonna be my ring finger on my right hand.
No, I highly recommend nobody put it on their ring finger.
It's gonna be my right hand, not my left hand.
Okay, just saying. I didn't know that any because my finger is bigger than that. That's why I asked. And I thought I have a tiny finger. And obviously, Martin did not listen to my thing that I say is between size 8 and 14.
All Yeah, it's out there.
So
Martin
now I had to
said
ask
size
if they
7.
can make that small.
Martin said size 7.
Martin said he's size 5.
Damn.
I got skinny fingers, guys.
Come on,
Yarn.
we know you want to give it to your ex, okay? It's all right.
Damn.
Yarn.
Martin
Yarn,
is not
dude.
that generous about giving stuff to her.
Nope, she
we-
took everything else from me.
Yeah, I had to
Didn't get
ask
nothing.
if they can make that small because their list actually say between ends.
I mean, I can see if one of my hands, maybe my index finger is an 8.
Now, if you really have to, they sell those paddings that you can put inside.
You can,
And you put
you
it,
can get a
put them-
ring guard.
They have those things that you can put on the bottom. That makes
Yeah,
it tight.
there's ring guards you can get. Different types of ring guards you can put.
But let me ask them. I may ask them tomorrow whether or not they can do 5 and what's the number? 16,
No, 17.
17.
16, 17.
So I have an
I gotta
18.
get my
18,
ring.
18,
I gotta get my
18.
fingers sized deal and see exactly what size I need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
I'd
It's
have to,
really weird over here because over here they go with
It has to be
different
U.S. size.
ring size.
People had to be
Yeah, I
U.S.
know.
size.
Yeah, I know. That's the weird thing about it. But
If you come back with the centimeter shit, I'll tell you go remeasure.
Right?
they say, but you should be able to, even if I get it in a European size, they should be able to convert the European size to the
Yeah.
U.S. size.
The conversion
that's
is not really
definitely
accurate. So I say
equivalent,
again, go measure. Tell them to give you the U.S. size. The thing that they tested with, it has all the sizes on that ring. They will tell you which size, what size you need.
I
Or
know.
go to an
Mhm.
American company. Go to like Tiffany's. Test out your ring. They're not gonna charge you. I've tried.
Yeah, I'm not going to wherever Tiffany's is at because
That's literally where I got my ring size.
So, did you buy those the collab with Nike and Tiffany?
Why would I do that?
Did
That-
you
That's the cost of a ring.
when you went, did you eat breakfast there?
No, but they
So-
give me champagne.
Okay.
no,
that's our next thing we're gonna have to do is get Nikes with the SSL logo on them.
And the Nike collab. Hey, now those would sell online for big money. Those
Exactly
are
why we don't do it.
Well, at our age, it's New Balance, James.
Yeah, well, New Balance, yeah.
That or SAS. SAS.
We'll be Chucks. We'll be Chucks. Chucks All Stars. Yeah. Instead of the star, it'll be the SSL logo.
You sure it's not Crocs? I thought we would do Crocs. Do some Crocs.
No, we're not that old yet. Only Val is that old yet.
Well, he's always saying everything's a crock. So
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that we got this pretty much settled. Everybody got idea whether or not they want to do it, or they don't want to do it. Again, I would say even if you decide to do it, think a few more days. Make sure that that is the responsibility that you want to take on. That is the commitment that you want to make for $2 a cigar. And then we'll go from there. Right?
I used to know a guy that worked at a manure factory. He's now got crocs of shit.
I don't know what to say. Okay. But yeah, I really hope that I really had hope that people would jump on today, ask question, and the only one that we have jump on ask question was Quake. The only person that asked question is the one that doesn't want to ring. So, yeah, obviously I'll make a post on Facebook so people are aware of that. I think I already put out the pictures. That's the final design. See if there's. Oh, the ring looks fine to me. got everything. But yeah, I really don't like round ring. So
I
this is
like
why we go
oval
to square.
rings personally.
Well, I got round fingers, so I kind of like it round.
I mean the design, in terms of the design. Like when you just have a round skull in there, it doesn't look.
Yeah. Yeah. Round a skull with a round design doesn't, it's
On a
kind of
ring,
shitty.
on a ring, on a ring, on a ring.
Yeah, on a ring. I'm talking about a ring.
Yeah, on a ring. I'm not saying that
Yeah.
our logo isn't round, but the reason we make our logo round is because it's easier to make everything else. And turns out our logo is too complicated for anything. So yeah,
Mhm.
I should have known. If I had studied design when I'm in college, I would know to not make all the design so complicated.
Yeah, but it wouldn't look so cool either.
Right?
Right.
Go ahead and say it, Val. In hindsight, go ahead.
Wait, there was something else? Hindsight
No.
2020?
Nope.
Well,
Nope.
go ahead.
Nope. Nope.
That was it.
No,
I see nothing.
yeah, Val hasn't not bought any cigars lately, so he doesn't have to worry about hindsight right now.
Wait, Val hasn't been buying any cigars lately?
No, with the thing is the hindsight problem that came with because Val says he wants a specific cigar, and we tell him when that thing is on a sale, a really good sale, and he's always, well, I got something else going on, so I can't get it right now. And then later on, he's like, I should have bought them damn cigars.
Hey, it happened.
It happens.
So-
It happens a lot
happened.
to me.
So it happens a lot to Val. So that's hindsight 2020.
Oh, I don't think I mentioned this in another show, but because there was a printing fuck up for Lotus lighters that we have. Now we have about 10 to 11 extra lighters. So those people who did not order at the time that we were taking names and you want it now, let me know. And it will be first come, first serve. If you want it. Because yeah, now we have a lot of extra bronze ones.
So Martini's like going, you know what? Take me off the ring thing.
I'm making a big commitment because let me say this: I got the ring. I still have to save for Miami, and I still have to buy tires for my car.
Who needs tires? When you're driving
Yeah.
sideways with a brake that big, you don't need tires.
I don't think anybody's going to spend more money to get to Miami than I am. So
Probably not.
You know, my father-in-law was just at Poland. Like, where he was like an hour away from Germany.
yeah, Poland's not that far away from where I live.
Yeah, he was complaining how he had to fly over and then take a train to Poland because there's no straight flight there.
Yeah,
Yeah. Is there? Is
it's
there a
because
question
people
of the
kept stealing the planes at the airport in Poland. I'm sorry, I didn't say that.
Okay, so with that said, I'm gonna end the show right here because right now what's left is just chatting, right? So let's just chat in the tribal, and I gotta end the show right here so that people who watch this are not watching anything extra that's not real. I want to keep this episode so that everybody can watch it, have their question answered, and that's it. Okay.
All right.
So,
Okay.
everybody go to tribal, and I'll see everybody Saturday, and hopefully at that time we'll be talking something else. Not bothering. I save this episode. All right. Have a good night, everybody. See you in tribal.
Yep. Bye.
All right.